right. Here we are. We are ready for group number 2 in Grim Hollow, quite a ways ahead of the last group, who have just begun facing off at the ditch gate, where last we left them. But where we are now, we open up on a nice sunny sky as we drift off the sunlight filtering down into some stairs, and we see 3 figures begin emerging, their eyes adjusting to this bright, bright sunlight, this warmth, grass, a beautiful village that expands before them, each one thinking back to the horrors that they've seen, friends being ripped to shreds by undead creatures, a slow but never-ending task of writing their names on boards to remember them by, and the disturbing sight of sparks of yellow light leaving the bodies of the dead, trying to reclaim, maybe re-resurrect, as everyone here is living their second life, but going out forever. But it's sunny out now, and the grass is green, and they are getting energized. And so we see our first 3 seeing this amazing, amazing village before them. The first that our camera goes on is a woman named Dorothy. Ryan, why don't you describe your character?
She's about 5'6", 5'7" or so. Very thin, quite attractive. Has shorter hair has uneven lengths, kind of asymmetrical kind of thing going on. One very noticeable thing that she's got these very violet eyes, brightly colored. Has a longsword on. She carries a longsword and has a couple of daggers kind of strapped to her thighs. Seems to carry herself with, walks with a very, very much a air of confidence to herself.
All right. Next to her, Little Wolf, why don't you describe your character?
Well, a pretty much typical average human looking male, wearing shiny scale mail and cream colored clothing, if I can speak properly, with a shield and a mace on his hip, and has a quarterstaff, and just walking and just really enjoying the sunlight and just a big beaming smile on his face. Just seems to be content and happy at all times.
All right. And be in the scene. What is your character doing?
Ordell is he's a half elf, and he's got elfish ears that stick out on the side of his head. Other than that, he looks pretty human. He's got some stubble on his face. He's got some brown hair that's pretty short, but he also has 2 scars that run along his face. One coming up on the side of the mouth, and one coming down over his eye. And he is wearing pretty ornate armor, and has a shield in one hand and a book in the other, and on his back is a golden warhammer that he does not is not wielding at the moment. And he's just looking around, really bright-eyed, kind of wary.
Nice. This bright sunlight. There's almost an unavoidable sense of peace that seems to come over the 3 of you. And you see on this like purple blocked road before you, cutting through these green rolling hills. This village far off in the distance. What would you like to do?
Continue walking.
Walk.
You know, I
Yeah.
just
Is there anything you say, Trotha, as you've made your way out of the ditches?
I never thought I'd see the sunlight again.
This is not what I was expecting. But I'm not. It's beautiful. I'm not. It's a good thing.
Yes. It is definitely a gift. Well, let's go and enjoy a town. A nice. Maybe we can find a bed finally. Set of rocks.
All right.
That'd be nice.
You continue on for another hour, getting closer to the town, and you slowly traverse into the square where there is a simple gate and a statue. And I'm going to go to a little bit over here to Jackie. What do we need to know about what they're coming upon here?
This town does not look the same way it did last session. In the walls, both the exterior walls and if you bother to go inside, interior walls, you will find several carvings made with what appears to have been a blade, a knife, spelling words, spelling sentences, and they keep repeating the same phrases. One of them goes like this: the souls of loved ones are never far. They stay with us. If we have things of them that are theirs, they'll stay here. And repeated phrases such as gotta find a way to get back, gotta find a way to get back, gotta find a way to get back. Souls, portals, bodies, souls, portals, bodies, energy, energy. And these words are just everywhere, except for in one place. There's a store. There's a store that looks relatively untouched with a sign that says Anastasia's store.
It's creepy and adorable. Like,
I don't appreciate the emotional trauma you've put me through just now.
Just right off the bat.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I am a
Right
little
off
bit
the-
crying right now. God.
I will place my hand on the carving about the souls are never far and stuff like that, and you know, no truer words have ever been carved.
The souls can often be seen as gifts, and it's interesting. Look.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say, why don't the three of you make a perception check?
Okay.
That's a 9.
12.
16.
So Dorothy, you see the flash. You see like a flash of what looks like a wooden figurine move through a window. I think looking. As Princess, you see 3 strangers enter the town. You watch them look at the store of Anastasia, walk close to the gate. What is by the gate, by the way, there, Jackie?
By the gate where the portal was, or is?
Yeah.
By the gate where the portal is, you will find decaying bodies because they were not able to be moved. Yeah, that's what you would find there. Except for one. There's one. There were several rocks that were moved underneath a largish, hulkish type body, leaning him up. But the others look relatively undisturbed. Do I see them?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do something then.
Okay.
I'm going to
God.
go ahead and assume my human form
Okay.
and go out to meet my visitors.
All right. What do they see?
You see a young girl, blonde hair, wearing, I guess she's human, wearing a child's dress, and she's got these on her forehead, these red scars, almost 3 of them, just gashes right across her head. And she's got a big, bright smile on her face as she comes out to see you. And she says, "Hello, welcome to my kingdom."
Your kingdom, little girl.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, I've been waiting for you for a very long time.
Is
Are
that
you
so?
tired? Yes.
What is your name?
Stab, 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 stab.
My name is Princess Ribbons. Now, was that really what you want to call yourself? Yes, it is. Princess Ribbons.
Uh-oh.
How long have you been here?
What day is it?
Tuesday. I don't know.
An hour?
How many nights have passed? Multiple or a few?
None. There is no night here, only day. If you would like sleep, you can come sleep in my house.
Okay. Are you the artist, the one who's scribed these words on the walls?
Yes,
Some of them are beautiful.
I didn't say them. Where are you going?
Just forward.
You're going, and I point toward where the bodies are, over there.
Don't really know where forward is yet, but if there are bodies that are in need, I will go attend to them.
Oh, that's funny. No, I can show you the way, but you need to rest first. Are you tired? Have you fought a lot of things?
Not recently.
Good. 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 Okay.
Have you?
Lots of things.
What sort of things?
Well, I fought these skull things, and then there was zombies, and there were these large things. Large. And yes, I know. I'm getting to that part. Impatience, I tell you. Are you sure you don't want to rest?
We could sit for a spell, but sleep is not needed yet.
Good.
We haven't had any troubles today.
I'll introduce you
Thank you.
to my sister.
Is that, and I'll point to the shop, is that hers?
Have you already met her?
No, I just saw it in passing. And you didn't introduce yourself as Anastasia?
Yes, that is correct. No one goes
Okay.
in there. Okay. Why don't I go to my house?
Oh,
I'll
sure.
take you there. Okay. Follow
Sure.
me.
Do the bodies, like, how far? They're pretty far, like 30 feet away, 40 feet, something like that.
I would say they probably came out as you were looking at the bodies, so they're probably about 20 feet away from you.
They're obviously dead bodies.
Yep, they've been decaying for a little bit of time now.
Okay. Then there's no rush.
Are you looking at them out of character?
Yeah, I was when you came up. Yeah, I was going to the bodies. So
Oh,
As you look at the bodies, you look through the gate that they're in front of, and you see people passing by. And there's people going about their daily work. You see a young gnome woman, a little older, like it kind of comes to young old, blackish hair. Looks like they're looking for something. In their mouth, they stop as they ask somebody. You can see you can't hear anything, but you see their lips moving. Children, as if they're searching for something. You also see a large orc walking around, and there's a weird sensation in your stomach as amongst these people you realize you see represented the 4 corpses, but not decayed, but versions of them walking around, doing business, buying bread, and generally enjoying life.
can I do like a insight on body language? Like, does it not seem right, kind of thing, or is it fairly
Make an insight
obvious?
check.
Sure thing. 14.
14. Seems... If you hadn't been staring at these bodies and then kind of matching it up, then you wouldn't have think anything's wrong.
Okay. Please, Your Highness, show us to your home.
okay. Follow me. And I'm going to take them to a house. This house would have mud kind of splattered on the windows to kind of block out sunlight. Inside, there are no carvings here. But there is a table, and on the table is a doll that is breathing. This is Anastasia.
Princess, this is your sister.
Yes. And that's why you're here.
Is she okay?
No.
Oh.
No, she is not okay. She is over there.
Would you
But
like me
that's-
to take a
ahead.
look at her?
Oh no, don't look at her. I've looked at her. I've done everything you can do.
Okay.
But we do need to go and find her. And I can't do it alone. Do you need sleep? I'll happily stay up tonight and watch things for you.
No, I think we're okay.
Okay. Would you like to meet my family? Well, they're not here anymore, but they're by the portal. You've probably seen them.
Sure.
Okay.
So you walk. One thing you notice on these windows is, while they look blotted out by mud, it's same where it looks like they've been cleaned daily and blotted out by mud daily.
Okay.
And you see, as you walk back here, you see the signpost that says Anastasia's shop. And it looks like the rungs of this chain that's been used to hang it has been rehung. And as you're looking at that, two pieces of it at the same time snap in front of you and it just falls.
I'll get that later. This is my family. Well, they don't really look like themselves anymore, but not on this side. That one there, that's Sam. Sam was a healer. Very powerful, too. Unfortunately, he was too tired. Not enough time. But he was very good. That one there, that's Rose. I thought Rose might have made it, but it doesn't look like she did. That one is Korak. Korak never falls, as you can see. Ribbons looks at the fourth one, says nothing. Well, I suppose we should get going.
Where?
Through
are we
there.
going?
You have weapons? You'll need them.
Sure. If you could give us just a moment to prepare.
Sure. I'll happily help you.
Okay.
Do you need me to clean your weapons?
No, I think we're okay. I just need to kind of take all this in. Little shock to the system. I'm gonna look at the portal.
Okay.
I know we've done this song and dance 100 times, but I mean this is Theo's first time.
Sorry.
Is there anything like on the act, like physical outside of the portal that may be like inscriptions or iconography?
For Dio, go ahead and make a religion check.
Maybe a 17.
This, I would say you look at the portal and the statue next to it. And with a 17, it is very clear that this is a type of divine power that flows through here. Or at least more precisely, with the 17, it is a mockery of divine power. It is a conjured. And it seems that while many get their power through seraphs, another way to achieve something like this would be to siphon out the bits of divinity that every soul in the realm bears. And if you siphon it out and get enough, you could power something like this. It's the exact nature to power you don't know, but with inscriptions written on it and the way that you recognize the way the statue is made in descriptions, you get that either this person was a keeper of this gate at some time or part of the architect.
Okay.
But you're not sure which.
Okay. But
And you do hear the name Cassismere, Sun Drinker.
Okay. So this is a portal to somewhere else.
It's interesting because you look and you can tell that it is still the same village. And I would say, with the added benefit of seeing a bunch of bodies piled on the other side of it, and seeing their images on the other side, right? That, and you see the sign falling. You saw the mud getting mopped up. That it's a place where only spirits can dwell.
Okay.
And you get the purpose of this, that this separates a body and a spirit
Okay.
upon entering through. And though you see the spirits still interact with the physical realm here, so to go, they must be cleaning the windows. And when they're muddied, it must be muddied in their reality too, that there's a shared reality in this place.
Hmm.
That's, by any definition, unholy.
Okay. Do I know anything about breaking the enchantment, reversing the enchantment, or anything
I would say it is so far beyond what you have
way up?
about any bedtime story or nightmarish tale you've ever heard of. This is foreign and beyond, you would think, beyond anybody's depraved imagination.
Okay.
I think while Dio is looking at the archway, I'm going to try to walk around with ribbons a little bit. Just, will you show me more of this store here, your sister's store?
You're not allowed to go into the store.
Oh, I don't want to go into it. Can you tell me about it?
Well, it's a very special place. And I just have to keep it, ready for when she comes back. So I just make sure it's got her name on it, and I've been looking for things that she can sell when she gets back. She sold me giggling paper, and I pull out the giggling paper. This is the last thing she gave me.
It's really special.
Yes. But none of them are really gone. I am their body now. You see, before he died, Korak taught me that the ancestor spirits, the spirits of those around us, can be housed inside of our form through debt. And so they're still here, in me. Yes,
You're
you
really
too,
smart.
Sam.
Princess, you're very smart. I think you are right. As long as we remember those that have passed, we can always keep them with us. And you're doing an excellent job at that.
So did you come here to help?
I believe so.
Do you have a deity?
I have things that I believe in.
Like what?
Well, I believe that you can always better oneself.
I have a doll, and I'm going to pull out the doll that dark-haired girl left behind. I was told that if I pull the ribbon of this doll, I will be given amazing powers. But I think it would make my mother very angry. So I just keep it here, just in case. Do you know anything about things like that?
What I can tell you, Princess, is that anyone who promises you great power by pulling on a string is someone I would be wary of. Great power is a lot to handle and a lot to deal with. And those who wish to give it to people so easily should be feared.
I understand, I think. You're very smart.
I have lived lives. That's it.
Lives?
Just like you.
Multiple?
Yes,
You've
lives
had more
aren't
than...
always. They're not always measured in deaths and births. Walking up the stairs, I found a new life for myself.
Well, maybe you could help me with something before we go in. I'm not able to move them, and I think it would be better if they were buried. You look very strong. Would you help me with that?
I will help you with that, princess.
All right.
Let's go see what we can do. Do you have a spot picked out for them?
Yes, actually, I do.
Do you want to
Just-
show it to me?
Yes. I'm going to take you toward a spot that's just outside of the main house. It's kind of just this nice little patch of land. I'm going to point out the picnic area for Rose and Korag.
Oh, you bastard.
And I'm going to point out close to the shop for Sam. And then close to the house for the unnamed.
All right. And what happens next? What do you guys do? Do you bury these bodies?
Yeah. While taking the bodies, I'm gonna not like ransack them, but I will search the bodies for like any identifying religious markings of them.
Sam would have both a pendant and then his shield itself also has a symbol on it.
The only thing I would have removed most definitely would have been the plants that I'd given to Korag and Ribbon's mother. And I'm going to, only because I would have had those set up next to Anastasia, thinking they would do some good.
Yeah. If any have any religious iconography, I will do my best to do a funeral ceremony for them to that religion. And the rest I will do the ceremony for Aurelian, the Arch Seraph Aurelian, with a twist, bring it into the hearth and home domain.
Perform the ceremonies, and just like you're, and it brings comfort. It focuses you on putting them at rest in some way. But there's this hollowness, I think, to you that you feel overtly performative, Because deep in your chest, you know their souls are on the other side of this gate. Not proceeding like they were supposed to.
There's more work to be done. I believe you were right, Princess Ribbons.
Shall we go, or do you need to rest?
I think we are well rested. Do you talk to your sister on the other side? Has she communicated?
I can't talk to her. I can talk to her, but she can't talk back.
Okay, I understand. Is there a way that you can get a signal to her that we are coming?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No. I just wanted to inform her so that she can meet us, that she knows we're coming.
I know that there are things out there. They were kind of like blobs.
Hmm.
And they were very powerful. They attacked very fast.
Hmm.
If you see them, you should run. But I would very much like to kill them.
Okay.
Ribbons. Princess Ribbons. I have a very important task for you when we go in there, okay? I need you to stay by me.
Okay.
Okay. You think you can do that?
Yes.
Princess, the other thing I want to mention is if you would like to proceed with violence, I'm not going to stop you, but taking lives of any creature is difficult. Are you sure that's how you want to proceed with this?
Those creatures, I watched them kill my mother.
I understand.
But sure, I can do without violence.
No,
As
we're
long
not-
as long as we go through that portal, I'll promise you I will not attack.
I'm not asking you not to
just
attack.
don't attack us.
I'm asking you, Princess, to remember the weight that a life has. That's it.
I don't think I'll ever forget.
I would also like you to remember what they did to you and what they took from you.
Angel demon? Angel demon?
Well, shall we get on with it then?
Yes. We should be careful, stealthy. That means I should probably drop this illusion. And I'm going to drop my illusion and become the doll.
Mm.
Well, that's creepy as fuck.
That's why I didn't want to appear this way at first.
The little girl thing was also creepy as fuck.
I apologize. It's the only form I can take.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's
If
go.
it makes you
Oh,
feel any better, I think that girl is dead, so she can't hurt you.
not worried about her hurting me.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it.
You, one by one, each enter in. The four of you step through the portal, and you see your bodies behind you fade away. And the view of this bustling town, the sounds of blacksmiths hammering away, the people going about their work. Ribbons, whether it is by some supernatural trick or just your own mind refusing to process, up until this moment, you have not seen that. They go about their business. The images of Korag and the others. And only now do you see them buying bread, water. And you see in Nyla that she carries 2 kittens away with her. And she says, I found them. I found my little children.
You're a monster.
And one has red ribbon around their ears. The other in this little knitted dress, purple and black. And she just carries them around and shows them to everyone. Just goes away off around the corner.
Nyla's a crazy cat lady now.
At least they're not rats.
And
They're not rats.
you've not seen before.
But she was the rat queen. It would have made more sense.
An old woman approaches and looks at all of you. Round 2, I guess. Welcome. Let's
No.
see if you fare any better than the others.
Welcome.
And she runs back through the arch quickly, smiling deeply at you, princess, as she vanishes as she walks through the arch.
I smile right back and I say, I'm going to murder her.
I can be a friend yet. See if you can find me again.
Hide and seek.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand just on Ribbon's shoulder.
Sorry. Old habits.
And there's a moment here where you're not sure which is scarier, the reality you left up going up the stairs or the one you're in now.
The one we're in now.
Yeah, almost definitely. There's nothing about what's up here that has not been creepy. Not a single thing has been good.
Okay, like everybody's so creeped out, but I'm like literally in tears. I'm like, this is the sweetest and saddest thing I've ever
Yes,
heard.
yes. Ryan feels the same way. Dorothy
Yeah.
is freaked the fuck out.
Princess, where do you
Anastasia, you sitting eating some oatmeal, looking out a house window. For the first time in what feels like 3 years on this side of the portal. Stare. You have been dressed up. You have the woman who has taken care of you has found that putting lead that she's had manufactured around you has kept you safe. And you walk with a very heavy gait. Because of this, you may raise your permanent strength score by 1 from this treatment. And you blink and blink again as you see Anastasia. So you see Princess Ribbons, damn it. You see Ribbons. And you're not entirely sure. if the three figures approaching them now, their faces contorting into purplish masses of energy, is a memory, a past relived, or a real? But the one who now views you as their child knows it's real as they stand and put their hands on your shoulders. Amber, please describe your character.
Okay, you're a monster for making me cry right before all of this. So rude. Irina is an elf. She is about 5'3", long blonde hair, and she had one bright blue eye and one very, very green eye. And as she looks at you, Princess, it is Nyla's eye. And she stands almost protective of Anastasia, but she also, for some reason, looks like she wants to run and scoop you up into her arms. And is just like holding herself back. You can see this like tenseness and trepidation for some reason.
Anastasia, why don't, for the heck of it, describe your character?
So has it been 3 years? So, has she found a brazier to summon her little ghost?
Unfortunately, your mother has been scared that using such magic here would draw too much attention.
That's fine. So in front of you see a little girl with black hair. She's skin's still porcelain, with freckles on her eye. She has a black marking under one of her eyes. You can't really tell what it is. Her hair's covering it. She's wearing a purple and purple and pink dress, and has a little ribbon in her hair. An eye, and yeah, it's all kind of. She's tugging on Irina's going. Are they real?
Yes, yeah, I see them too. That must be Princess. As she says that, there's like a tear down the eye of Nyla. Like, fuck you guys. I can make you guys cry too.
Instead of Anastasia stepping out and running, she's just gonna back up and like hide behind Irina. She's timid now.
Irina, you know the same thing will happen if the two of you don't intervene.
We need to move fast. Like now.
So where?
Oh, are
They're
we
in a
there?
house right now. No.
Oh, okay.
So how far are we away from them at?
About 30 feet if you once you run out of the house.
Yeah, I think we're going to run out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So in this scene, Princess and the three judges look, and there are you see this contorted face of the first beings after the old woman to notice you, and they look enraged at your presence, and they bloat and become these masses of hatred. And beyond them, seemingly coming to your aid, you see this dye eye-colored woman and another little girl who looks just like the doll that Princess Ribbon showed you. You may roll for initiative.
Initiatives. Ooh.
Yeah.
I should have been expecting. Okay, good. Good. A 5. Yes.
Starting out
15.
strong
That's what
there.
you wanted, right?
16.
Starting out strong there, B.
Always.
All right, let's see here.
Got 18.
Yeah. Yeah. Anastasia 16. Princess Ribbons 15. Dio 18. Dorothy 22. Irina 18. And Ordell 5.
Sounds right.
All right. That's everybody. Cool. Surround the portal. All right. So, oh my goodness. D&D Beyond, don't be a butt. Okay. These masses are coming through, hovering quickly towards you. Each one about, at this point, 25 feet away. Dorothy. Someone up still? Dorothy, what do you want to do?
Is there anything that's not fucking creepy up here? And she grabs her sword, flips it around, and there's the pommel has a green gem in it. And she kind of points that at one of them and casts Eldritch Blast at it.
Eldritch Blast. Okay. Let it
Eldritch
go.
That is non-natural 20 to hit.
Okay, 20 hits.
For 9 points of force damage. Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Let me just update this. Okay.
And with her bonus action, she's going to go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on herself.
Okay. So. All right. It rings out, hits, dissolves part of it instantly. You said that's 13? How much force damage was it?
9.
9. Okay.
Don't have Agonizing Blast.
Perfect. It kind of rages at this. And Dio, it is your turn.
Ooh. So we see these things running around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know what to do because I have a new character. Yeah, I'll just
Oh, no. Not the map again.
Oh.
Escape.
Yes. I will cast Shield of Faith on myself as I pull out a piece of paper, and then Dio is covered in angelic runes, and there is a blazing hearth on his chest with actual flames, and he tends to glow slightly. And then I will stand protectively over Princess Ribbons.
All right. And Dio, you have a white shirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what your white shirt gold thing in front of there? There you go. Perfect. Sorry. These are new figures we got to get used to being with on site here. And we've got, if you see in the Discord, Creed was nice enough to come by and help me today. So
That's nice.
I'm not usually haunting your game.
Welcome.
Oh, all right. So he's gonna do this. Um,
Oh, and I have my shield and mace out.
yeah, she makes comes out. The runes light up and cover you, seemingly, hopefully protecting you from whatever these things are. Arena. Did I say that right?
Sure.
Is it okay?
Sure.
Let's see. I'm going to use my evil eye to mark the one in the center. And I'm not quite sure how it works. It just says the chosen creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw against your misfortune save DC, but I don't know what that is.
It should say in the class.
8 plus modifier plus proficiency.
That's what it
Usually.
should be. Let's call it 14. What's your dex? Or what's your let me just look it up in a second here.
Okay, great.
Let's just go to what am I attempting to do? Attempting to look at the Grim Hollow Player's Guide. Okay.
I am nervous. I don't want to still die again.
Be fine.
No.
No. No more deaths. No more deaths. Not yet.
Okay, so this is the Misfortune Bringer.
Mhm.
There we go. Yeah. So okay. So 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
Okay. So my charisma modifier is +2. What's my proficiency?
2.
I think it's still 2.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
So
so
this is
4.
12.
Okay. Great. So yeah, the one in the center I'll need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom 12. And check its wisdom really. Supposed to be. So 16. So it will succeed.
All right, that's fine. And then I am going to. Yeah, I also don't know what to do because I also have a new character. I will run up to this one here on the inside, and just take a swipe at it with my rapier, I guess.
Okay.
Don't
Irina runs up. So I think that's the
really-
red dress.
That one behind the guy in the green.
Yeah.
white shirt?
Yeah.
Closest one?
That's Irina, right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
and then it's a 9 to hit. I'm assuming that misses. And
Yeah, that'll miss.
I think. Yeah, so I think I use my bonus action to do Evil Eye. So I'm going to stay here. Which is a bad decision, probably, but it's a decision we've made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They do brain stuff. It's fine. You're fine.
Mhm. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right.
I'm gonna get some spells, God.
Okay. In that case, the thing before you kind of seems to understand what you're here for. And you've always been able to walk through this place, even the last few years, safely, but you feel that interfering in this, you almost feel yourself going through like an invisible mist. And suddenly you see wrong things, people not quite there. And whatever safety was granted to you has dissolved with this decision as
Cool.
a thing in front of you moves to strike. With a 9 and a 17.
That second one will hit.
A piece of it sharpens, penetrates your abdomen, but leaves no blood, just a shearing pain that racks your brain. As you will receive the frightened condition.
Fantastic.
Oh, can I do stuff for that?
As well as take 12 psychic damage.
Jesus Christ! I have 6 HP left now.
Do you have uncanny dodge yet? Is that a
No,
real
that's like
thing?
5th level, I think.
Damn it! I
Yeah.
hate that.
Yeah. Ow. Cool. No, awesome. Good. That's what I wanted.
Anastasia. Already your second mother's near death.
How far away is the creature?
From Anastasia.
Yeah.
Anastasia should be the purple creepy doll. Did you get a purple creepy doll?
Question.
Yeah, that's Anastasia.
Alright, where the heck are you supposed to go?
Put them. Well, where do you want to be? Because you would have been right next to your mom, right at the gate.
Yeah, so
Put them right at the gate for now. I'll put her right at the gate.
That was right by
and then so I'm within 60 feet, I'm guessing.
What?
I'm within 60 feet.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sonic Whispers at the creature.
Okay.
So me a wisdom save of 14.
All right. Eight.
So it fails, it takes 13 damage, and then it has to use its movement or reaction to move away, pretty much.
You got it. All right, so you rack what brain it has, and it like reacts and is going to go ahead and move. Let's move it to the side towards me.
Alright. I'd like to
So Irina would get her attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
using its range.
Yep. So move 50 feet, and Arena, you get an attack of opportunity. Are you
I can't
muted?
wait to miss. I was, yeah. I can't wait to miss this attack too.
No, you got this. You got this.
You can do it. Power of
17?
positivity.
17 hits.
There you
Okay,
go.
great. 10 damage.
Nice.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Princess Ribbons by saying, 1, 2, Anna, they're coming for you. 3, 4, just wait a little more. 5, 6, keep making that wish. 7, 8, just a little more time to wait. 9, 10, you'll see your sister again.
Oh.
Is that a
It's
D6?
your turn.
Yes. That was
All
a
right.
D6.
Take your inspiration.
And that
And can I add that to both damage or
you can with magical inspiration. If you cast a spell, you can add to damage.
Okay. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is, so the other one is that ran away. There's just one left.
It didn't run away. It moved. So zoom out a little bit so they can see the board.
There were 3 last time. There's another one that's off camera.
Yeah, there's
I think.
3. Yeah.
Mhm.
Give us a zoom out view here. There we go.
All right. Okay. So I am going to try. All right. Let me ask you a question. As far as distance, how far am I from the one that's closest to Arena? There.
About 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. All right. That's that. Let me make sure I can do this. Oh, goodness. 60 feet. Yes, I can do that. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast my magic missile, and I'm going to
Nice.
I'm going to do this at second level, so that I get 4 of them.
Yeah. Love it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
go
can
ahead.
you check that bardic language for me, please? Actually, let me check it. That's in.
Oh no, I'm not going to use it for this.
You're not? Okay.
No, not for
Oh.
this. Not for this.
Magical inspiration. It says, just so you know, if a creature has bardic inspiration and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, the creature can roll that dice and choose the target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or damage dealt.
You could do it if
But-
you wanted.
I can.
That's what
If I can, I'm going to do it.
it says. It.
Seems like
Okay.
It seems ridiculous, but go for it.
Yeah.
That's,
All right,
them's
so
the rules.
Let me roll base damage here. Base damage is nice. It's going to be 4 plus 5, which is 9 damage
yeah!
times 4, which is what? What is it? 9 times 4. Wait, hold on. What am I saying? 9 times 4.
36.
You gotta do the finger
36
thing.
damage. 36 damage. So that's 36 damage on that one.
the bardic
Yeah.
inspiration die goes to each magic missile.
Apparently.
Yep. Because magic missile, you roll 1 damage die. You make 1 damage roll, and then that goes to every missile. That is exactly how the rules are written.
Anastasia, from now on.
Combo
we know
attack.
what to do. Yes. So
I love
that
how there's this moment where it's like we could have done this the entire time.
Well, no, because we didn't have spell slots last time.
Oh,
And we only had
wow.
Holy shit.
like necrotic damage
Yeah.
or non-magical
I know.
damage.
Yeah.
All right. So is that one still up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to do the other thing then. I'm going to wait.
Did
so
you
I'm
hit the
just gonna do
middle
that.
one?
I hit the middle one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I attacked.
Yeah, I mean, these things, I think you, so, how can I describe this? The first you've heard from your sister in a week, their real voice, cutting through, empowering your magic. What do these missiles look like?
I kind of picture this moment looking kind of like Taliesin Jaffe in the opening credits to Campaign 2, where he was like, he just shoots out these sparks of rage and fire to just head directly toward this thing, and just boom, 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 just exploding.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, you feel the power of your sister combined with your own again. It's amazing.
So
However,
it's kind of like the color of both of our dresses mixed together.
yeah, the red, the pink, the black. I love this. Just this
I love that.
scene. Like you go to do it, and then you feel like this little, like almost like imperceptible squeeze of your hand of Anastasia as she's inspiring with her words, and this thing reacts by sending energy right back at you.
Mm.
Oof. I'm within 5 feet, right?
Of
Of
Anastasia,
Princess Ribbons.
Princess Ribbons, I'll let you move her over.
Okay, I would have wanted to be.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think that's fair enough. You had said as such in the lead up to this,
Yeah, it was important.
so it was. That is going to be a 23 to hit, and an 11 to hit. So, yes, and then just a second. All right, so one beam of pink energy moves through, and I think here it's going to be 14 psychic as the blast. Yes, what's your question?
So I have fighting style interception. So when a creature I can see hits a target other than you that's within 5 feet of you, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage. Does that count for psychic damage?
Yeah,
Can
it's an
can I use
attack.
that here?
Is it melee or any attack?
It just says an attack.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So it's 1d10 plus 2 that I can reduce it by. Oh, I rolled shit. So you reduce that by 4.
Okay.
So I take 10.
Yeah, there's this by 4, so that'd be 7. And what? No, I said 14. I'm sorry. You were right.
Yeah.
So 10. Sorry.
Right.
So it comes at you, and there's almost like this vision of your mother with her back, or Nyla with her back to you, going through the portal that hits you. Even though some of it you see is like broken by the shield, as though this person you just met's trying to protect you from what happened. And so you only take 10, and you take 4. I would say Anastasia. Or actually, I'm gonna say you both get frightened from that, because that damage produces fear. Both Ribbons and
Which token is Ribbons?
Ribbons is the red one, and then I think it's Ordell, right?
Yeah. I am. So I'm frightened.
Yes.
Okay.
So the red one.
Good.
The one next
That
to
is
it. Yep.
awesome. Hell yeah.
All right.
So even though it hit my shield, it's still gonna cause frightened.
And then the one in the far corner now will
I
strike.
think it was put on Irina by mistake.
No, Irina's frightened too.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was on me.
Yeah, is it on Anastasia or Ribbons?
It's on Anastasia. It's on Anastasia. You haven't gotten hit, did you, or did you get hit?
No. I was next to
So it's on Ribbons, which is the red one.
That one?
in the back.
Yes. Sorry. The hand is confused of the dolls. All right, there we go. And then the person next to them is frightened as well.
I'm giving him yellow.
Oh, give him yellow. Sounds great. All right. Next 2 strikes are going to come directly at Dio. Declamatis. From the corner, just rocketing through. Not going to hit for 10.
Cool.
And probably will hit for 24.
That'll hit.
And that will be ridiculous. 2 1s for 5 psychic damage.
Yeah.
And you are frightened.
Nice.
So which one is Dio?
Dio's the one with the staff and the weight thing there. And with that, Ordell.
I am frightened.
Yes. So you can still attack. You just cannot move towards the one that frightened you.
Oh. Okay. Well, shit. I thought I was gonna lose my turn. So now I'm not prepared.
No, that was the dragon from Tuesday that did that. Because the dragon from Tuesday, if it frightened you, it paralyzed you.
Oh, that's what was on my mind. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I can't. I can't move it close to them, but I can still attack. Okay, here's a question for you because I have not played Paladin. Can I? It says what's the melee weapon? Is that when you're within 5 feet and you attack?
That's pow pow.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking if I wanted to throw a javelin, I couldn't throw it like a divine smite on it.
No.
Correct. But I think you were frightened. So you can move. What's your movement?
30.
30. So I believe it was the one that's nearest you that actually frightened you. No, it was the middle. So you can move towards the corner one
All right, yeah, I'll go to the corner one.
because you're not frightened of it specifically.
Yeah, fuck it.
So move them 30 feet towards.
The guy, the green and yellow.
Yep, green and yellow person. No. Sorry, the one behind the red person.
Black guy.
Yes.
So this one?
Yep.
Okay,
all right.
and I can hit it.
Yeah, you run up. You're still at disadvantage because you're within line of sight of the thing that frightened you, but you can attack.
Alrighty, I'll take off my warhammer from the back and try to hit it. 17.
17 hits.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna give it a divine smite too. Is it a fiend or an undead?
It is undead.
Okay, so the initial damage is 8.
Okay, and so the 8 is normal damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be bludgeoning and it's resistant.
And then the divine smite is a 3d8 radiant damage.
Yep.
Oh, I got 19 on that.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Your damage flows out and rockets through this form. Utterly, I mean, it hurts it bad. It's still up.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna cast another spell. So I'm done.
Okay. Dorothy, it's your turn.
All right.
Dorothy's the scantily clad one in the back.
Did you just say I was the scantily clad one?
That is 1,000% what he said. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's fair, I guess. I mean,
Get your mini, dude.
yeah.
You made it.
Yes, I did. I mean, she's fully clothed. I mean, she's
Scantily.
got bare arms.
He didn't
Sleeves are
say
bullshit.
naked.
Yeah, I mean, she just doesn't have sleeves on. That's it, really.
Yeah, I think in a world where you're facing monsters and you chose the no sleeve option, that's.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's
Hell
called
yeah.
fashion.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
No, you're going.
I will. I'll run up to. Actually, no. I'll stay where I am, and I'll just cast another Eldritch Blast at one of the two that are on near Arena and Anastasia
All right. Yeah.
for 18 to hit.
18 hits.
6 damage.
Okay. Whew. Blows this one up. It is looking pretty bad. Oh, it is still up.
And I'll go ahead and move forward some. So I'm next to Dio.
Okay.
Dio's the guy with the white.
Yeah, Dio's the white person with the white clothes. All right. Dio, it is your turn.
The one that done feared me. Is it one of the two that's together, or was it the single one that B is fighting?
It would be the one in the. It is the one on the far left. It's one of the two.
Oh, okay.
The
That's fine.
most left, the leftmost. Yes, on your screen, the leftmost.
I'm just seeing which direction I can move. um, the one that Ordell is fighting is looking pretty messed up. You said?
The center one looks very messed up.
Oh, okay. Then I will call to Irina and say, "Have faith. We bring together a family today." And I cast healing word for you, and you get 6 health back
Fantastic.
as you feel the comforting warmth of a hearth fire warm you from the inside. And then I'm going to cast Channel Divinity as my action on the one that Ordell is fighting. And I'm going to do my Path to the Grave.
Ooh, very nice.
So it is now cursed by me. And until the end of my next turn, the next time an ally, the next time me or an ally hits the creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to the attack's damage.
Nice.
So you get double damage next time you smite this son of a bitch.
Well, hopefully I can hit it.
And I'll move, like between. I can't really move towards the double. But I'll. Oh no! I'm sorry. Ribbons is back there by herself. I will move back to cover Ribbons.
Okay.
Princess Ribbons for now.
Yeah, Doe moves to the red one.
What, that guy?
White moves to red.
Which red?
The small
Little red.
Thank
And
you all.
I'll take a defensive position in front of Princess Ribbons.
Absolutely. Arena, it is your turn.
Fuck, I have nothing. Okay. Can I get up to this one that's all by itself over there?
Yeah, I think so. So, blonde-haired woman in the red dress wants to move to the right corner.
No.
You're right, not camera right.
Gotcha.
I was talking to you.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, over with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit at it with my rapier.
Yeah, you get sneak attack. Oh, maybe not actually. Well, maybe.
Ally within 5.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. That'll be 10 damage, and then I do get sneak attack since you're right there, and that's 12 sneak attack damage.
Nice.
Oh,
And
that's the
it's-
vulnerability.
Yeah, it's also vulnerable to that, so double it.
Oh, that's the one you did it to?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If it's resistant and vulnerable to the same damage type, it basically just cancels each other out.
Right. So,
And then I'm gonna disengage. And no, I can't. Never mind. I'm just gonna stay here. I used all my movement to get over there. I'm pretty sure I can't disengage anyway.
Stay by me.
Yeah.
I can protect.
okay.
I protect.
I protect. I attack.
Ordell starts to turn green.
Okay, then Sentinel one is going to lift up 50 feet. And let's see here. What it wants to do, it's going to make. Yeah, it will make.
Oh.
Dorothy, I need you to go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Dorothy.
That's not gonna work. That's a 7.
Okay. You are frightened.
All right.
Dorothy is purple and black, absolutely normally clothed. Anastasia, it's your turn.
How far is Princess Ribbons from me?
Princess Ribbons from you is about 30 feet.
Okay. Damn. And the one in front of me is floating 60 feet in the air.
50 feet in the air.
50 feet. I am going to cast another second level Dissonant Whispers at it. So
Howdy.
wisdom save 14.
You got it. $13, so fails.
Fails, and it'll take 13 damage.
That's psychic.
Yep. Run away. And then bonus action.
No, the one that's up, it did it too.
Bonus action, I'm gonna look to Ribbons and go, try it again! And inspire you again.
Hell yes!
Yes.
And movement, I do want to move back towards Ribbons.
All right. As a group, at the end of your turn, there.
You okay, Matt?
Oh, I thought it was just me.
That's a robot.
It's okay. We don't want.
It's
whatever
fine. We
that
didn't want to hear what was
happen.
going to happen.
No.
Different from all the damage they've taken, some becomes smaller. Am
Can
I
you hear
back?
us, do you think?
Are they going to become
Hello?
smaller? Is that what he
You
just said?
good? Oh, there you are.
They're going to run away.
Oh, hello.
Am I back?
Yeah.
All right.
Mostly.
That was really weird. I could hear all of you perfectly, but I am sure my network is having an issue. I'm gonna say, oh, so they grow. It seems like the ones that are larger become smaller. The smaller ones become bigger, as it seems like they're sharing their HP pool.
Oh.
Cool.
And Princess Ribbons, it is your turn.
Anastasia ran back.
Okay.
Anastasia, you run back. Anastasia goes back like 30 feet.
So they're sharing their pool, so it doesn't even matter who I hit.
Well, they did it. They did it in this moment, and then it kind of stopped.
Oh.
So
they
like,
tr-
to
they
keep it
trans-
alive.
So some
They've
got
got the
hurt, some
ability
got
to-
healed.
Okay.
They
Okay.
can't
Okay.
share their HP.
Where's Anastasia moving?
Anastasia
Behind-
moving to Ribbons.
Pink doll.
Okay.
The
Which
pink
one got hurt?
Pink small to red small. There we go.
Let me ask you a question. Was I able to see that?
Yes, I described it so you could see it. Yes.
Okay, and let me ask you this because I might have misunderstood something. Was I able to see which one looked like they were getting healthier and which one looked like they were getting weaker?
Yeah. So the edge ones have gotten hit less. Look like they shrunk. The center one that had gotten like blasted to heck kind of grew a little bit.
Okay. Good to know. All right. In that case, I'm going to attack the one in the corner that everyone's attacking. I feel like ganging up on one is the best strategy right now. And I'm going to hit it with my magic missile. And I believe I have the inspiration from Anastasia.
Yep.
Hell
Is that-
yeah.
Okay. So let's try that again, except on the corner this time.
Yeah. The big thing with the way that one is worded, by the way, just so we don't get in any confusion later, it only works as long as it's the same creature.
Okay.
As
okay.
soon as one of the missiles go to another creature, the wording
Yeah,
of that
you
would make
Gotcha.
boldly add it.
Understood. So I'm just attacking the one that
Cool.
everyone has been hacking on. All right. So let's see what happens. Go to cast second level. And oh, nice. Base damage is
Hell
5 plus. Okay, plus 3. 8 times 4, which I
32.
can't.
Jesus.
Thank you. Those 32 on the one in the corner.
Okay. Ribbons, how do you want to do this?
Hell yes!
I'm going to take a step forward, and I'm going to say, "Hello. My name is Princess Ribbons. You killed my mother. Prepare to die." I'm going to cast the pink and red and attack the corner.
In mighty blasts, it kind of explodes, and you see it goes back down to this like pink sludge that has a slight glow to it. Is that it?
That's all. I'm staying behind Dio to maintain my partial cover status.
Okay.
I think you pulled the wrong one off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was attacking the one that wouldn't.
Yeah, you pulled the wrong one off. Yeah, the one that's raised is there. The one that.
The other corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
No worries. All right. So.
Is everyone still frightened? By the way.
I am.
After this turn, everyone will be unfrightened.
Okay.
Except for Odell. Not Odell, but I'm still getting all the names. Dorothy. So now the one that's on the ground in the other corner will go. And it's going to go ahead. Gotta make a decision here. It will strike out 2 beams at Dorothy. So, oh my goodness. All right, I got to go to normal dice. D&D Beyond's killing me. All right. That is going to be 21 to hit and 12 to hit.
21 hits.
Dorothy, the one that's dressed as drab as possible.
Yes. To the drably dressed Dorothy goes 7 psychic damage, and is frightened of that one as well. It's
So
all
I'm
good.
scared of both of them now.
Yes. And it's going to
I
go
gotta
up
get
50 feet as
con-
well.
save. Ooh. Oh, I failed my con save, so I lost my shield of faith.
All right. So faith goes down. Or Adele, it is your turn. And so everyone else on the board besides Dorothy is not frightened. So you can take the frightened modifiers off. All right. Go ahead, Ordell.
Okay. They're flying in the air, or just one of them's flying in the air. Okay. And how far is the one on the ground? Or is he about to put it in the air?
He's about to put it in the air. It's going to go 50 feet in the air.
Okay. I want to get within 60 feet of it.
Okay. All right. So heavy shielded, slightly green moves. Is going to move forward to get within 60 feet.
Oh, can I? I don't think I can. I'm frightened.
No, you're not.
Not anymore.
Oh. Whoa.
those
It
got
just
removed.
barely ended at the end of
Hell
their
yeah,
turn.
then. I will go towards them.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, within 30 feet.
Yep.
I will try to command them.
Them or one?
One of them. I wish I could do both, but I can't.
All right, which one are you picking?
The smaller one.
The small.
One of
Oh,
them is
you
bigger.
said-
One
the one that's more dead. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Yep, gotcha.
Cool. Yeah, I just want to command it to approach.
Okay, is that a wisdom save?
Yes, it's not very high. It's 13.
Makes it.
Fuck. Well, if I have any movement left, I want to try to get within 5 feet of one of my allies, but if not, then I'll just stay there.
You moved your full movement. Okay, so Dorothy, it's your turn.
These things are scary. So she's gonna move back behind Dio there.
Okay, moves towards the white cloaked ones. Yeah, you can take the person with the bow off. By the way, they're not there.
All right.
There you go.
Take that.
And I'm gonna go ahead and at disadvantage shoot an Eldritch Blast at the one I hit last time.
All right.
With a 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Oh,
Is that the one that
sweet.
made you make the wisdom saving throw without hitting, right? Believe.
Yes. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I think it was.
6 points of force damage.
Okay. So that's it. That's a hard. And it has to make a con save for concentration. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't do that.
It loses concentration on the spell affecting you.
Nice. So I'm only scared of one of them now.
Yes. And critically, you don't have to make another save to avoid 4d10 psychic damage.
All right.
That is good.
That sounds like a very good thing. And actually, you know what? For my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Heroism on myself. So I'm not scared of it anymore.
All right, fear effect is off because of heroism. And Dio, it's your turn.
Oh, I have like one thing that is ranged. So, okay. I am going to drop my Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And then they're going to leave me and then go to the blobs, but they're very fiery sigils, and I will cast Bane on them. So they need to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, charisma save.
DC 14.
Okay. So first one. Fail. Second one is going to fail as well. 2 fails.
Nice.
What?
What does Bane
Right.
do again?
It's the opposite of blessed, so they get minus D4 to all their attacks.
Cool.
And
Attack,
dodges.
saves, and yep.
And saves, yeah.
And yeah, that's all I can do. Yep.
That was rad. That was cool.
That was awesome.
That's fantastic. All right. Arena, it's your turn.
Arena is gonna take advantage of this thing you just did. So, I will move 30 feet and then I'll action dash another 30 feet to just get like right under them.
Yeah. All right. So, yep, red dress whoosh, goes.
And then I will use my bonus action to mark whichever one is more damaged with my evil eye.
Yeah. You run up feeling the rage, seeing this creature. 3 years, eye glows, and it's charisma. What's the save again?
Charisma.
Perfect.
And it has a minus D4, right?
Yeah. So your thing is 12, right?
I think that's what we decided, yeah.
Yeah. So it got a nat 18. Even if you got a 4, it'd be a 14.
Bummer.
So it
Okay.
succeeds.
Oh, I'm going to put away my rapier.
Okay. Rapier's away. All right. Now there's the one directly above you. It feels that, so it'll strike out twice. So I'm going to do one to you and one over to Ordell. So first one to Arena is 24.
Is that with the minus?
It's still
Yeah, no,
It's
still
gonna hit.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah. No, good call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually. I'll do it for 21 to
yeah, it'll hit.
yeah, -3, so 18.
That's my AC.
Okay, so each one hits. So actually, we're just going to do this. I'm going to do 1 damage roll for the 2 of you, and you will both take 14 psychic damage and are frightened.
Joke's on you. Can't be frightened if you're unconscious.
Oh, Anastasia, Arena's
How
down.
mad did you, Matt?
Seeing Irina fall, who's gonna move 25 feet closer. Last feeling word. Giving her back 7 health.
Okay.
And then she's gonna look up to the creature and go, "Why won't you just turn into a sponge?" and cast Vicious Mockery. So wisdom save. And it'll be the one closest to Irina. So wisdom 14.
Fail.
1 point damage. And it has disadvantage on attack rolls.
1 point of damage.
Yep.
1 point of damage,
Hey,
but
she's doing her best, okay?
No, hell yeah.
but now a
I'm
minus D4 plus disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, it is stacked up. Princess Ribbons.
We need all them.
All right. I'm gonna cast. I'll cast first level magic missile at the one that Anastasia just attacked. And this time, of course, just base. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 3 times 3, which is 9. So that's 9 damage on that one.
How's the second one gonna die?
I'm gonna do, yeah. So this time I just I take another step forward. Hello, my name is Princess Ribbons. You killed my mother. Prepare to die.
And with that, falls again into this glowing, multicolored dust.
Hell yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. next? This last one.
Oh, damn it. It's 50 feet in the air, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just jump stand.
That's fine.
Right. It's going to strike the two closest to it, which is Arena and Dio.
Arena's
First one.
down.
No. Arena's.
No, she's not. She's up.
Yeah, we brought her back up.
Oh, sorry.
I have to see if I instant kill Arena with a natural 20.
Oh, mother. If it was within 30 feet, I could do something.
Doesn't it have disadvantage?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
minus
thank you.
4. The
Yeah.
D4.
Is that the one that
So it's
had
not a nat
disadvantage?
20.
No, it's like
The one you killed had disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay, well, it does a
The other
minus
one.
4. Does that
Well,
help?
well, so the minus here. So here, -4. That's 25. -4 is 21. Does 21 still hit?
Well, yeah, but
Okay, a natural 20 is still a crit if it still hits.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That would work for you too if you get that on a monster.
Hey guys, you know what's gonna be fun is that Anastasia's second mom is also going to instantly die. So
No.
GG,
Hang on, give me-
everybody.
Give me a half second here.
Okay.
I'm so fucked.
What's the damage?
We said give him a half second.
Yeah, sorry.
I
I
will-
know I have a thing, but I don't remember.
Can't
if I
grave
did it.
clerics cancel crits, Matt?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
don't know
I just
when
don't know at
did
what
that.
level they get that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm looking at right now. One sec.
Not this one.
Nope. At 6th.
Okay, so 17. So you're not instantly dead.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's okay.
That was very close, y'all.
Yeah, the dice rolls on that were 1, 3, 3, 7. So, and then the other hit I said is coming towards Dio for
8 more
not
damage would have done it.
going to hit. So that's coming at you.
Okay. I forgot to take off my set. No.
Okay. Ordell, it is your turn.
Well, shit. That one's so freaking high in the air. Is it hurt at all? I mean, how hurt is it looking?
Pretty hurt.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just run over to Irina and I'm gonna lay on hands. Heal
No,
her.
I got her. Give me
Well,
2 seconds.
I don't have anything ranged. Really, I can throw a javelin, but that's not.
You're gonna mess up my healing. I do better when they're at 0.
Oh, okay. I will not heal her then. If she dies, it's your fault, though. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope she does that. She fucking sucks. She's died like she got unconscious 2 times already. Like she's the worst. Good God.
I will just go over to Irina to be next to her.
Fucking let her die, please.
Go to mama. All right. Oh no, what are you doing? Throwing a javelin?
Yeah, I want to move next to Irina.
Okay,
Just
so
let me
next
die.
to Arena is the, or no, the source of their frightening died, so they're fine. Move them over. All right. Roll your javelin if that's what you want to do.
It won't do anything.
50 feet.
They'd be resistant to the damage.
So moved over. What are you doing?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
It's all good.
I hate that it's up in the air. I'm gonna try to. Should I try to make it go to sleep? I can try to do that. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna cast sleep on it.
Okay.
Because I can't. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's shit. Roll. It's only 13. 5d8, and I got 13.
You cast your spell, and it lowers about an inch and stays there
Ah.
as if asleep.
Oh. All right. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Dorothy, it's your turn.
Is it asleep? Asleep?
Yeah.
It's asleep.
Okay. Do we want to leave it asleep and do stuff,
I
or
don't- I
should
mean,
I
I know
just
I
shoot
did-
it?
If you can do 13 magical damage to it, I mean, that's all I gave it.
Kill that shit.
I can't do 13 to it when it's up there.
Let Ribbons kill it.
Yeah, you could. You could.
I can do. I can hit it. Hopefully. But
Well, you have advantage, don't you? Because this is
You
sleep.
could-
Yeah.
You could help someone. Get the help action.
Well, you have advantage on hitting a sleeping creature.
yeah,
so-
I'll just shoot another Eldritch Blast at him.
All right, go for it.
Ooh. Well, that's a 14 to hit
14 hits.
for 5 damage.
All right. Wakes up. Dio, it's your turn.
I am going to pray.
Take the frightens down,
I'm going to pray to Aurelian. Aurelian, this is Dioclenius, the son of the hearth. My friends need you. Please give them power. And I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Oh hell!
Is it Prayer
yeah.
of Healing 10 minutes?
Yes.
No. What? It's 10 minutes? Are you...
It's a really good spell,
Okay,
which is why
yes.
it takes time to cast.
That's fine.
You just save
fine.
that for.
I'll walk over.
No, fuck,
Arena.
just let me die. God damn
No,
it.
not on my watch. Sucks to be you.
She fucking deserves it.
And I'll
She's the
cast-
worst. She has done nothing.
Okay, it's either cure wounds or inflict wounds. Which one you want?
Fuck Irina.
Okay. Well, too bad. You're gonna get 12 hit points back.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't even roll.
Grave clerics.
You get max.
Yeah,
That's
Grave.
a lot.
Yeah, Grave do max healing when something's at 0.
Like Irina.
All right.
Irina is a 0. I hate her.
Irene, it is your turn.
Fuck. Alright, I'll pull out my bow.
Okay.
Well, first I'm going to try and do my evil eye, which is the whole fucking reason I did this, and it hasn't worked a single time. So let's try that again, I guess.
You're fighting blobs. Give it a minute, Jesus.
All right, that's I keep forgetting wisdom.
Yeah. No, charisma. I can't.
Charisma. Okay. Okay, charisma saving. That will definitely not make it.
For real? I actually did it?
Yeah, that's a natural 2.
Fucking once. Fantastic. So what that means is I have my sneak attack, and I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, so I don't have advantage, but I do get to add my sneak attack anyway. If I hit it, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't, but it's 12.
12 will miss.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
It's
no.
still, hey, listen, guys, no, it's still very cool. Just fucking wait. This shit's awesome.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna back way the fuck up.
All right. Yep. Arena backs up. Yeah. To be fair, their spellcasting modifier is charisma,
Yeah.
so that's why you're having a lot of trouble with these as your first fight.
Okay, cool.
So those are high charisma creatures, which is actually fairly unusual. Anastasia, it is your turn.
Anastasia's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at it.
All right. Wisdom save.
12 damage.
Okay.
You know what's fun? It's gonna take more damage.
That's going to be 17 for the save.
Okay, so it saves, and then it'll take half the damage, I believe.
Okay, so also, Irina's going to react and spend 1 Jinx point and roll a d12, and he takes necrotic damage equal to that.
So 6 points of damage plus whatever she does.
It's only a 7.
Okay. The 6 doesn't do it, but the 7 does.
Fuck yes! Finally! Just wanted to do
So-
one cool thing!
Mother and daughter, how do you end this threat together?
For Anastasia's part, she's just gonna follow after her big sister's been doing and go, for killing my mother, Duchess Anastasia has sentenced you to death. And then let Irina finish it.
And then Irina's just gonna add, don't touch my fucking girls.
And with that, the damage goes, and it fades into goop. And then this mist, and the mist begins swirling as you realize these creatures are reconstituting themselves.
God damn it!
You're shitting me.
And the blobs, just in a moment of seconds, you see the blobs beginning to grow again, feeding off some energy in this place.
Okay. This is
What?
fine.
We're
This is fine.
extended.
I'm gonna pop my Eyes of the Grave action.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find it, yeah. So I can see I know the location of any undead within 60 feet that is
Yeah.
behind total cover and that isn't protected by magic.
Yeah. These things are undead. The people walking around are undead. You're in a town of undead.
Good job.
I get that, but I'm looking for like where there's not.
Where there's not undead?
Yeah, and that's the direction I want to go.
You see you're in the middle of a town square. Things are just walking around you. I mean, there is no space that you can see that's not littered with undead.
What the hell are we supposed to do? Fuck.
I'm gonna go to the arch, or the portal,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at the same sigils that I did before I came in. Obviously, the portal's not working right now.
Right.
Is it different than what it was outside?
Looks just about the same. But you see kind of forming on its own accord a more somewhat masculine figure that starts to walk forward just a little bit by a little bit. And you see a dark-skinned man with purple highlights to pure obsidian. Looks like sparkles worked in two parts of kind of purple and pink. He straightens this split coat with big lapels that come off with silver stars in them. He's got a white shirt that puffs out and ends with this black and silver vest. And rainbow of colors float around him, and he has these slightly luminescent purple eyes. Gives you a little smile and waves his hand, and these reforming creatures vanish. Oh, my sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality of Dreamtown. Let me officially welcome you.
This is your town?
Oh, yes. I'm the manager. Of course, Casimir is the owner. I simply am his... I keep things running and... well, Oreo, do you see? And I apologize. Your rather lucid thoughts disturbed the delicate balance here. But all is well, and he waves his hand, and you feel kind of this energy move around you, and things should be relatively calmer.
Who was the crone that cackled at us when we came through?
Crone. Huh. Are you sure you weren't dreaming something? Huh. Oh, you're curious ones. Almost like there's a spark of sunlight in your souls. Most marvelous. Interesting.
What's your name?
Oh, my name! I'm so sorry. My name is Octavian. And I care for all the lost souls that find their way to Dreamtown. I keep them happy and peaceful.
Do you allow them to pass on?
Oh,
Or are they
occasionally.
trapped here.
When it is their time to pass forward, they certainly do.
And who decides that?
Well, Casimir.
So not the souls themselves.
Not here. Here, the decision has been made. You seem restless. What is it anything I can help you with?
I don't like things being held against their will.
Huh?
Especially souls.
I second that.
Well, once a soul leaves their body, something always holds it against its will. Whether it be Seraph or, in the past, the dead gods. Or the afterlives created by them. I think most would want to return to their bodies. This is a place where they can still live out some of their life before they're called upon.
And who calls them?
I told you, Casimir.
Not
The
their
grand holy necromancer himself, and he points to the statue.
Oh, that's a cast.
You guys see Dio's like clutching his fist, like he's visibly kind of pissed right now.
Now, the big question is, do you want to trade barbs and try to pretend that you know better than anyone else in this world, truly? Or can we simply be friends, and I can tell you how to get out of here?
Let's be friends.
Excellent.
Friends, please.
I love being friends. Friends is the best solution. You should listen to the little girls. Now, here's the thing. Friends. Friends help each other with their problems. So you have a problem. You entered an entrance only door, and you need to find the exit only door. I have a different problem. I have some souls that, let's just say, have found a lack of resolution here. And as such, cause the type of disruptions that you just experienced. Now, unfortunately, I have not been able to get this under control, as it's beyond my purview. However, you can make it so that any else who wander this way have zero chance of meeting the fate that you nearly experienced.
Done.
Awesome. So, there are 3 individuals who, 3 residents here, who all I need you to do is enter their dreams and help them find a successful resolution.
So you just need us to kill them.
Ah, that would make it so simple, huh?
Okay, we can do that.
No, that is not. Unfortunately, so they all dream of their last moments of life. Now, if they experience their death, it brings them much worry and discordant emotions, which, are not good for them, not good for town. So what I need you to do is help them live past this death. And in doing so, they will more readily accept the paradise I have built for them.
Okay.
Excellent. So, it's quite
Is it
simply.
dangerous?
I mean, only if you die.
Why would we die?
Well, if you die in a person's dream, you die here, of course.
No, not what happens if we die. Why would we die?
Why would you? Because the
Because
dreams.
it's dangerous.
Yes, of course it's dangerous. They died. You're going to when they died. It was dangerous for them. Logic would simply follow. It would be dangerous for those who would come in. But
Got it.
just keep in mind that not doing anything and being trapped here while more of this could happen, and who knows where I might be in town when it does. I might not be able to help my dear friends, and that would make me so sad.
So it's like a game.
It is a little game where you have to figure out how they're going to die and make it not happen.
Okay.
What are their names?
Yes. So, first, I need you. First one is a patrolman by the name of Anatole. In life, he was a member of this quite amazing squad of vampire hunters. And I believe it had something to do with his last hunt
Let's do
that
that
he
one
dreams
first.
about. Next is the most amazing little woman named Skip. Little halfling. And she's sort of a Jane of all trades, you could say. I've looked. She's a little bit of a scoundrel back in her day and made her living in the slums beneath Graffendon. Which is, she's like, some of you know is in the Barak Empire. And I keep her doing many things. She does shoe shines, deliveries, dog walking, and she makes quite a decent living here. But again, something in her past death seems to be haunting her. And the last, of course, is Tristram. You'll recognize him by his antler helmet, full plate. Though he's best as a farmer in Dreamtown. He's from the kingdom of Charnel. First, I tried to make him a guard, as that seemed to be his thing, but he refused to ever pick up his sword and seemed much more akin to just wanting to be in nature, so farming was the life for him. So you find these three. Now, very important, you can only enter their dreams when they're sleeping here in Dreamtown. You can wait for them to fall asleep, though if you were so crass as to knock them out, I suppose that would work. However, and he pulls out a series of an eye mask for each of you. That kind of just goes over your eyes. He goes, all you need to do is wear these. Whilst wearing them, simply touch a sleeping resident, and you and all those, you as a group, can enter their dreams.
And what will happen to them after?
Well, if you prevent their if you go ahead and prevent their death, right? Then they will return to the splendid dream, splendid realm and reality, and find it no longer necessary to fight it.
And what if they wake?
Well, if they die before they would die in their dream, then they're simply wake and still be upset, and you might have quite a bigger problem in reality. And as you see, things don't really, at least the dreamers themselves, don't quite die here. They're energy, and they will be reformed eventually. And it kind of resets. And it may reset with you still inside, and you might have to try again with your limited resources.
Fantastic.
But this is something that they want. They want our help.
No one here is aware of who they were. I believe everyone wants to be happy. So this makes them happy.
And we can enter anyone's dreams.
Anyone here in Dreamtown who is sleeping. And like I said, if you happen to die in a dream, you will in fact pass from this realm of Dreamtown, though not the way you want. And understand that time moves differently inside another person's dream. A day spent inside of a dream is an hour out here in Dreamtown. So understand that some of their experiences may be over the course of days, but don't worry. And should you find something you rather enjoy in another person's dream, feel free to take it out with you. The magic we have here will sustain it even outside of the person's little noggin. And just remember that dreams are dreams. They're reflections of the subconscious. So don't indulge in taking everything overtly seriously. It's more of a reflection of their emotional desires than what happened to them in real life. And if you could think of these as leading them too close to the truth, and that could cause them, and honestly me, problems that we would rather not get into. However, at any time you wish to exit a dream, those little masks, if you pinch the side of your face, as though pinching the side of your mask, you will find yourself exited as long as you are not being perceived or expected by a dream creature therein. Now, is there anything else that you need to know?
Yes. Where are you from?
Dreams. I am a being of dream itself. It is quite a heavy responsibility, young lady, and I take it absolutely seriously. That is why I'm the manager of the Sleeping Litter Darlings.
Well, thank you for what you do here.
You're quite welcome. And I assure you, I was only aware after the fact of those who you originally came with. And I have tried to keep them as happy as I could. And I was deeply saddened by their passing. My condolences.
Speaking of, are the people we see walking around really them?
People who meet their end here, they take a little bit more influence to keep them happy and not in, I guess you could say, a hell. But I preserve as much of their true self as I possibly can. However, since you know them, if you wish them to be on the list of the next to be released, as Casimir asks for population reduction, I would be glad to put them on that list, or I could put them at the bottom. That would be my gift to you.
What do you think, Ribbons?
What happens when they're on the list?
Oh. Well, they would, simply set them into the River of Deep Souls, where you will go when you exit, and that simply takes you on. If there is a body to return to that is healthy and breathing, the soul would return to that. If not, I honestly do not know what happens to them. I assume whatever is after this afterlife of dreams. So, as your friend here says, maybe the best thing is for them to move on. I don't know. I don't answer to him. I answer to my own boss. But I do have discretion of the order in which souls leave my little village.
We should put them at the top, Anastasia, because they're not here.
I agree.
We want to put them at the top.
He bows deeply, meets your eyes, and you see him wave his fingers a little bit. There's a slight glow. Done, my dear child.
Thank you.
And one thing, just to be very clear, if you allow, please resist the urge, and looks at you, Dio, to alert them of their dream, that this isn't a reality. In so doing, they'd become like the creatures that you fought eventually. They'd wreak havoc here. And ultimately, they'd weaken the community, they'd weaken Dreamtown, and they might disappoint Casimir. And ultimately, I'd have to destroy them, and I don't want to do that. That is not my desire. So please be careful.
Thank you for this opportunity to move forward with that.
And I will warn you to be as careful as you can be here. It's stable for now, but I do have... there's layers to this place, and I'm not always on this layer. So if a disturbance would happen, it might take me some time to get back to where it would be to save you. So please try not to make as little disturbance as possible. So anything unfortunate does not happen again. Then, if you have all the information you need, you have these masks, I will leave you to the town. Is there anything else I can possibly do for your sweet people?
So we're invisible to them.
At this moment. Upon when I leave, you will be back in the reality that they share.
Yeah, but the creatures, I mean, they're not going to come after us anymore.
They were disrupted souls that, unfortunately, like the dreamers I talked about, had gone a little bit too far. There may be others, but you should be relatively safe as long as you don't do anything outside of what happens in this amazing town. You will see, and he kind of points, and you see some people moving, and this one, now very close, you see that they exchange, they have this loaf of bread that they're grabbing, and what they give back are buttons, and then like a little bit of felt in exchange. They go, you will see some strange things here. They're living out a fantasy. So calling their attention to it might cause these creatures that you engaged with.
They sleep on a regular cycle, though out there, Princess Ribbons there was no night. Do they?
Well, you see, their brains understand sunset. Well, I guess what they remember of their brains understand sunsets. Just like what you remember of your weapons protects you. And what you remember of the wonderful things you can do helps energize you. You know you're not calling upon any real energy here, right? But simply your memories. Now, and he kind of waves a little bit, and you see as he waves, the sun moves in the sky and light changes and it gets darker. He goes, I simulate the light and the cycles of the day to give them some type of order and time so they understand concept of days. And then again, their sleeping areas, all they know is they wake up when the sun seems to be getting dimmer in the sky, and they wake up when it's light in the sky, and they don't really know whether it's completely dark while they sleep, no, do they? So it just is better. And yeah, that's how things work here.
Is there a location that is safe for us to take over for the time being? Where we can rest?
Where you can rest, yes. While you are here, you see he's thinking, he's going, I suppose you could probably rest for the time being. Understand that resting is dreaming, and that causes disruptions. So, I believe that from what we've just done, you should be able to rest relatively safely, to not being reckless. And after you awake a sleeper, sorry, after you keep a dreamer dreaming, that should have made things relatively more stable and safe for another night's rest.
Hmm.
But be careful. Things are, it's not dreams are not an exact science, as they say. It is ephemeral. It is ever changing.
So nowhere. There's like no house.
Well,
Anastasia, where have you been staying?
of course. In Lena's house, you may stay there, but what I just say is now, especially Irina, you're a different creature than you were, and tell you what, as a freebie, I'll let you stay this way, and unless you wish me to put you back the other way, it's totally up to you.
No.
Okay, then you'll be just like this. You
Don't
got
put
it.
me back to sleep.
All right. Hey. To each their own. You may leave with them. That's fine. And every night you sleep, you increase the danger here. So, how safe it is entirely in your hands.
Fantastic.
I should totally just jump into the next portal without taking a break.
Yeah, I mean, how are you guys on spell slots? Should we just go for it?
No.
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 Do we
Okay,
remember?
got it. I was just asking. God.
This
Remember last
suicidal
session when we
tendency.
jumped in
No,
here
that's
and we
why
all
I
died?
specifically said, how are your spell slots? Should we do it?
No,
I
I
think
didn't say let's do it. It was a question.
we should rest.
Anybody else need a quick break here? Or are we good?
Oh yeah, we should probably take a break here though.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the scene to end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like when you said, bye, Octavian.
Octavian.
Okay.
Hi, sorry, we thought the
Go ahead.
mystical being that controlled our world would make him just poof away.
Well, he was just I was simply waiting if you had any other questions, making sure that you were good to go. So he goes, all right, well, later. And he fades away. You kind of see people begin to notice you and thing, but now in a possibly the present Octavian gave you has provided you a bit of protection, though you as fragile as it may be. And we will take our break and come back at 9:18.
We survived. Yes. All right, 10.
Jackie.
Yep, 10 minutes.
Hey,
Do you wanna hear
whoa.
some- Oh, go ahead.
Whoa.
Echo.
Yeah. I think I fixed that.
Is he back?
I don't
Little
know.
Wolf.
I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. No, did you catch those quotes?
What?
Did
Me?
you catch those quotes at the start?
Yeah, I did.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I had
You
to
wanna
go
hear-
back.
That's why I
Yeah.
said they were beautiful.
Yeah, I had to go back to the last episode. I just wrote everything down.
So I created Cora before I realized that we rolled for stats, so she had standard array. So I went back just now and I rolled for her stats, and her strength is a 4.
Oh no. Really low.
Bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
you are a ghost, so it makes
She is a ghost.
sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Saturday's game, I rolled a 6 for one, so that's gonna be fun.
You guys did session 0 or
No, that's this coming week.
this week? Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use charisma as my dump stat because I usually rely on charisma, so I'm challenging myself by dumping
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
I normally play very martial characters, so being a caster is a challenge for me. That's why I don't get it when you're like, I don't have spells. Shut up. Stats up.
I like can't function without spells. I hate it.
Cast dagger in their spleen, and it works really well.
It doesn't when they're 50 feet in the air, though, does
That's
it?
true. That's true.
It's when you throw dagger
Yeah, in their spleen.
No.
in your spleen.
Vera, I rolled really well, so that was a
Vera's the best.
rarity.
She's the best.
All my other characters I've rolled pretty well for. Irina's lowest is a 9.
I rolled really well for Ordell. He has the lowest he has is an 11.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel bad, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty solid across the board for DO. My lowest is a 10, so
I'm gonna see if Matt will let me switch Irina's dex and charisma though. Because her dex is 17 and her charisma is 14. And just like naturally as a rogue, I made her dex higher, but like
Well, that dex will help with the bow. Like if you do like more ranged attack and do that sneak attack
Yeah.
that way, you'll be really, really, really.
yeah,
awesome.
but the evil eye stuff is all based on charisma.
Oh, okay.
And if I want to multi-class into like sorcerer,
Okay, yeah, charisma. Gotcha.
bah.
I've been enjoying sorcerer a lot.
All right.
Trying not to just like hit things hard.
I'm trying to just hit things.
Here, you play Dio, I'll play Irina.
Perfect.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. You mean you're trying to make it on your browser?
Yeah, like I can see it when it's not that important. I just noticed that it's showing up on Twitch, but it never does anything for me. But yeah, I'll look that up later.
Oh, okay. Like you can't look at it, or
Yeah, it doesn't show me anything. It's weird.
It shows a little bee, and then that's
Yeah.
it. Or at least that's how it's put on my screen.
I think if you mouse, that's weird.
Like I said, I'm
yeah.
not gonna waste game
Sometimes
time on
I
that.
mean, sometimes it does mess up. It is an extension, so we'll
Yeah.
see. And it's put out by D&D Beyond. So, all right.
This is such a cool system for this whole dream thing. I'm really excited.
Mhm.
I hope
I'm
we
scared.
don't die. Yeah, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fun though.
All right.
I do love how now we're all like, do we need rest? Can we get a rest in?
I'm glad. I'm glad for that.
I just loved how Ribbons was like, "Are you tired? Are you tired? Are you tired?"
Ribbons is developing.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's the
so-
trauma.
Mhm.
So, Octavian, after having his wonderful conversation and enjoying all of you so much, makes his leave, leaving all of you now not quite alone as there are those walking past, but you're in the square. Some of you are seeing each other for the first time. Others of you, this is a somewhat a reunion after a short period apart. Others of you, much longer. What would you like to do?
Irina's gonna bend down and start taking Anastasia's lead off and say, "Where was he 3 years ago?"
Anastasia?
Yes. I want to show you something I've been making for 3 years.
Okay. I need to talk to you anyway, so
Okay.
that's good.
So,
Do we have somewhere to go?
yes, we're going to Irina's house.
Okay.
You must be Princess Ribbons.
This is my sister.
I've heard so much about you. And she just extends her hand to shake your hand.
Ribbons looks at your hand and then looks at Anastasia. So Anastasia, where should we go?
Hold on. Ribbons, look at her eye.
I see
gonna-
it.
Do you
That's not
recognize it?
yours.
What?
Spicy.
On that note, Anastasia takes Ribbon's hands and leads her off.
She goes with Anastasia.
Ordell's gonna follow them a little bit behind, like nonchalantly. I don't want to. He's a little protective. So just not like intrusively, but just like he's just gonna keep an eye on him.
Oh, if you think Irina's letting the girls go out of her sight, you're out of your mind.
There.
But
Dorothy's kind of just trailing along behind,
Yeah.
spinning the goggle things just on a single finger.
once we do get to the Irina's house, Anastasia's gonna take Ribbons to her room and show her this picture she's been making with the little small knife that Ribbons traded her for the giggling paper. It's gonna be a picture of her, Ribbons, and then the rest of the group, a picture of the family. She's gonna be like, I made this for us.
That is fantastic.
I was waiting for you.
I was waiting too. I kept your store open. We haven't had a lot of visitors, but I made sure that your sign was still out every day.
Thank you. I missed you. And then she gives you a hug. And then goes,
We've
I
all
think
missed
I'm
you
older.
too.
I think I'm older than you now.
I think so. I don't know how, but I think so.
I don't know either. It just feels like it.
So, I haven't told anyone. Well, I have told everyone actually, but so Korak, he was teaching me about spirits, and I don't think the spirits here are who we think they are, because they've been visiting me on the other side and talking to me. They're here right now, actually.
Are they good spirits?
Yes. They're great spirits. They wanted you to know that it wasn't your fault. Because it wasn't.
Thank you, Ribbons. She's just gonna grip you tighter. I haven't found George yet.
Oh. Well, I did.
Hopefully he's safe.
Which part? Never
She
mind.
giggles.
Doesn't matter. We found him. He's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, he has a new home now. And he's very happy about that. Probably couldn't have made it back had you not gone to find him.
Oh, I'm glad he made it back. Who are your new friends?
Oh, aren't they amazing?
Yes.
They came here to help me get through the portal. I don't know them that well. They're all very different. And they seem to know a lot about spirits and things. But they all have a different view on them. Ordell, he seems cautious, but nice. Dio seems contemplative, maybe wise. Then there's Dorothy. She's really scared of little girls.
She's really pretty too.
Yes, and appropriately dressed too.
Appropriately dressed.
Well, who is your new friend?
That's Irina. She's been taking care of me. I don't know where her eye came from. I don't like talking about it much, but it looks a lot like Nyla's.
How long have you been here?
And then she looks over and you see like right next to the picture scratch marks for each day that she's been here. And like after like 100 of them, it just goes away. She's like, I had a while.
So she's taken good care of you.
Yes. She doesn't let me leave the house.
Good. That's good.
I figured.
I didn't mean to be mean to her, but I just don't know her.
You should get to know her. She's really nice. She reminds me a lot of like Nyla.
I'll try. Well, I guess we should go see what the others are talking about.
Yes, we
in case
should.
they're plotting something.
Let's go.
So therapists in this town, are there any that we can get the girls to?
I'm gonna say probably not. No. They need one, though.
What about one for Amber? Does she
Amber
need
definitely needs a new therapist. God damn. Every time I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Then y'all say some shit.
You just need to make it another session or two, and then it'll be fine.
Is there a fireplace in this house?
Yeah, I think so.
I will go stoke the fire and get it going, so it's nice and warm and comforting. And then I will kneel before it and pray. And then now I'll take the 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing.
Well, okay.
So I know, but
No, I got you.
everybody gets
11.
+4, so 15 points.
Nice.
So just to your max, right? Yeah.
That restores everything for me.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Yeah. I only needed 7.
I never took damage.
Yeah, it's just Arena who took a lot of damage. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
The front line rogue.
Yeah, I
There's
don't.
number,
You both Nyla and Arena have been rogues with not super high constitutions, and yet they're always the first one to rush into things and get
Yeah,
hit.
the problem is I can't disengage and do the evil eye thing.
You'll figure it
So
out. It'll
we'll get there.
it'll come.
Yeah.
While the girls are upstairs, I'm gonna introduce myself to Irina.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Ordell.
Irina.
I just barely met Princess, but it seems like you've taken care of Anastasia for a while now.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I know I just met Princess, but I feel like I've known her my whole life. But Anastasia never stops talking about her.
Before them, you were just here? How did you come to be?
I wish I knew. I was just walking about, and all of a sudden, I see this bright light, and I just hear a small voice say, "Take care of my girls." And all of a sudden, it was like I was awake.
Are
Like
you glad
everything
of
I
it?
had known wasn't real.
Is it better? Or
I think reality's always better. Was it easier? Being asleep? Absolutely.
Dio is getting the kettle on and trying to find some food for everybody, and gonna make some tea or coffee or hot chocolate, whatever's available for everybody. Nice warm drinks and some snacks, whatever he can find.
Dorothy's just found a chair and is like super casually just leaning back in it, kicking her feet up. I'm like imagining if like she's got a dining room table in front of her, she's got her feet up on that, leaning back in the chair, just uber relaxed.
I come with a cup of tea and give it to Irina. And I'm Dio. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. To
Go
be
and-
honest, it's quite lucky I woke, for lack of a better word, when I did. Can't imagine how Anastasia would have done.
Sometimes greater powers put us where we need to be, when we need to be there.
Yeah.
Dorothy, I must say that you did excellent out there today.
I know, didn't I?
You really did.
You're so humble too.
Hey, when you've got it, flaunt it.
Just color me impressed is all I'm saying. I'm glad you're on our side.
I think you all did wonderful.
Oh, by the way, I am Dorothy.
I did piece that together.
Oh, everybody's getting a cup of tea or whatever you want, whether you want it or not.
Irina will just kind of take it and nod politely.
Arena, do you have any alcohol in here?
I have a 12-year-old girl with magic. Absolutely, I do.
Good. Can I have some of that?
Yeah, I'll go up and get I have to stand on a stool way up high, and I get some alcohol down. Probably vodka, if I'm gonna be honest. It's some strong shit.
So the plan is to spend the night here and go into the dream world, the Inception stuff going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we'll have to spend a bit of time finding them.
Hmm.
We could do that today.
I don't feel as we need to be in a rush. Excuse me.
Doesn't do us much good to track them and then leave and go to sleep. We'd have to track them all over again.
Mhm.
And he did. The only thing that does worry me is Octavian said that the more nights we spend here, the dangerous it will be.
Understand. But I believe we have two sisters that haven't seen each other in a long time. I'd like to give them some time to be together before we whisk off on another adventure. Heal the spiritual wounds before we move on. As I'm like elbow deep in flour making pastries.
Fantastic.
Oh, I totally made myself at home. I hope you don't mind.
Nope.
Dorothy has as well, but in a totally different sense.
Yeah, you're the cool
Really,
man.
this isn't even Irina's actual house anymore. Now that she's like awoken, so this is just like a place.
So I make some passable pastries for the girls and everybody.
You know they don't eat, right?
I don't care.
Fair enough. Just if they don't take it, no hard feelings.
It heals me to offer, whether it's taken or not is their choice.
So, what is the plan here, out of character?
I think we are going to long rest here. The next day we're going to find one of the three and then track them down, and when they go to sleep, do that.
Speaking of which, I have some serious problems with this.
Okay.
Sorry, Dio has some problems.
I was like, okay. Are we okay?
Yeah, no. These are sorry, back into character here. These are souls trapped in an afterlife, not of their wishing. I don't think any of them have prayed to this gentleman. He's no deity I know of. And
I don't think we should be creating monsters, Dio.
well, if my soul was here,
You'd rather be a monster?
If I may.
I would fight like one to get to where I believe my home would be.
And you'd end up destroyed.
I understand. But
they eventually go to
where,
where they're
though?
supposed to be, it sounds like. Right? Isn't that where you would send them anyway? The river of souls or whatever?
No. I don't. It doesn't feel right to me. Is all I'm saying. And to pacify a rebel soul in a system I feel is wrong is hard for me. I'm not saying that I will not do everything I can to help everybody here or go against any wishes. I just wanted to voice my belief in
Things
this
can
situation.
be hard and feel wrong
I understand.
and
If it-
still be the correct choice.
If it makes you feel any better, you could always just think of it as not quelling a rebel soul, but helping a troubled one. How about that?
Do I have the same concerns and the same problems that you do?
Yes.
I think, if I may, the, the way forward lies not in disrupting the reality, but in finding the root of the problem and ripping it out from there.
Yes, I agree. I apologize that I may have come off incorrectly, but no, I wish for this to end for them so that they can go to the afterlife that they choose. So I wish to uncork the bottle. And that may be a bigger problem than a few rebel souls.
I stand by you in your effort.
I think it. What is Ordell's like? Does he have any symbolism?
Yes, he does. Let me pull it up to see what it looks like exactly. I didn't think anyone was going to ask me this. So he has the symbol of Imperies on him. The arc seraph. It's of the chains breaking.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Then you obviously would see Aurelian symbolism on Theo, which is they're like also an arch seraph. So angels unite.
Hey,
Yay, religion.
yay, religion.
Looking at you too, Dorothy.
What?
Dorothy, are you a believer?
I only believe in vengeance and that everybody gets what they deserve.
Me too. But that's a discussion for more awake minds. I believe I would like to enjoy these pastries and tea, and then enjoy an evening, and
Yes, they're wonderful. Where did you learn to cook?
as you said, I've to the little one. I've lived many lives, but mostly in the habit. I learned to heal the body and the soul, and this is the second part.
All right. So, are you ready to take your long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want it noted that there is like a bell on the outside of the girl's door that has been there the whole time. Because Anastasia's crafty and she'll try to sneak out at night. I guarantee it. And her window also has a similar system. She can't, but it's on the outside of the house. It is kind of like jerry-rigged around to the door so that if she tries to open the window, it'll ring the bell as well.
I should ask, girls, are you going to sleep?
I would imagine what would likely happen is, Ribbons would spend the night in Anastasia's room, planning to stay up all night and talk, but probably just fall asleep out of pure exhaustion and just glad that she's somewhere else.
Okay.
We should come up with a name for our combo move.
Do you guys have a combo move?
Yes.
Yes.
That inspiration magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Inspiring missile.
Inspiring missile. I just see Go Tanks and or Trunks and Goten to do infusion.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But creepy dolls instead.
Yes.
Yes.
Inspiring missile. All right. So as you discuss your combo move and fall asleep, Ribbons begins to dream. And it's interesting. You go back just a few weeks. You're back with Nyla, Karak. And before you is a large skeleton. The one that melted all of you. The smile that never falters. The one threatening to send you to doom in his afterlife. And his voice resounds, part dream, part memory. To think that once you would have gone to Aurelia's side in the heavens, and yet my unseen son would draw your souls to its side instead. Yes. I have so many souls in stasis, ready to feed, but you deserve a special end. Do you have any last words, my squeaking little mouse?
No.
And you wake up. It's still dark. Octavia seemingly taking some notes from your requests for night. And soon you fall yourself back asleep until morning. And all of you may have your long rest.
Dun, dun, dun.
What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna make breakfast in the morning.
Dorothy's breakfast will consist of vodka.
Oh my god.
I splash a little orange juice in there. Get some A vitamin.
Whatever.
Ardell is going to try to find Arena and ask what she needs done around the house, any chores. He just wants direction.
It's not even really my house if you think about it.
Anything. I'll just go help Theo in the kitchen.
Great.
Hey, Ribbons, did you give any thought of who you want to go? Who we should go find first?
Well, our friend said Octavian first. Well, he didn't say to do Octavian first. He just
Octavian was his
mentioned.
name.
Yeah. And that's the one he named first.
The three
No, Octavian
dreamers
is
were
his name.
yeah. The three
Yeah.
dreamers
Oh.
are Anatole,
Well, that's right. Anatole.
Skip,
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 and
and
Tristram.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I read the wrong note. Yes.
I was thinking Tristram
Why Shistram?
because he has an antler helmet.
God damn.
I mean, She's not wrong though.
Yeah, boy.
He's a farmer wearing an antler helmet in full plate. I feel like he's gonna be the easiest to spot as well. I'm saying this out of character. Dorothy doesn't remember anything of what he said yesterday.
I also feel like he's going to be the most difficult because it sounds like he's like a barbarian or some shit.
I think he's more like actually like a paladin or like a faith person, like a knight.
I guess that would make sense with why he didn't want to like be in the
And-
guard or whatever.
Gave
They're a
up his death.
vampire?
I think the vampire hunter is gonna be the most dangerous out of character.
Yeah, we
That's
need to do that
Anna
one
Cole.
first.
Anything
Skip-
smart I say, assume it's out of character.
Yeah, same.
I have a 6 intelligence. I am
Ooh.
stupid.
Shadow fodder. There we go.
Oh.
Well, I say we keep an eye out for all three, but a target, a priority would be a good thing. Here's your breakfast, by the way.
I take it, and I just kind of go through the motions of eating it.
You know you don't have to do that, right, Princess?
Yes, I do.
You know or you have to?
I have to,
And why is that?
because I'm eating for 5.
I suppose you are.
Irina,
Yeah.
why is your eye like that?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
It's I know that eye.
That's what Anastasia said.
So who are you?
Nobody.
That's not
I-
true.
Well, it might as well be. I was just here like everyone else you see. All of a sudden, I hear a voice. It says, "Take care of my girls." And it was like I woke from a dream. I
That's-
found Anastasia in a candy shop and
My mother hasn't mentioned you. This was
don't-
a surprise.
don't know your mother, I don't believe.
My mother, she is a gnome. She was better than my last mother. But she didn't know it.
I'm sure
Ah.
she knew.
No, she didn't. I always was trying to hurt her because I didn't know what she was or who she was until the last time I saw her.
Who was she, Princess?
A real mother.
She knew.
You don't know that.
I am very sure of it.
Insight check.
Jesus Christ!
I don't believe new mom. I don't like new mom.
Like,
13.
Irina genuinely believes that a mother would be aware that her children love her. There's not a deception going on here.
Out of character, I agree with you. But Still trying to get inside.
Also, Dorothy's being wherever she needs to be to overhear this entire conversation. She's just all about it.
Well, I appreciate what you did for Anastasia, and it means that I can trust you.
I appreciate that.
So just try to keep doing that. Try to keep looking out for her.
Well, no, the voice I said. The voice when I woke up, it did say girls, plural.
I know, but I can take care of myself.
That doesn't mean you have to.
Who takes care of you?
Well, Anastasia does in her way.
Good.
And I'm sure you will in your way.
I killed 2 of them.
You did?
But I'm still not even.
No. They took something from you.
No, I mean, they got 4 and I got 2.
Well, I'll talk to Octavio, see if he can create a few more for you, huh?
All right. Thank you.
Please no.
Anastasia only got 1.
Only? She...
Well, I mean, yes. Anastasia got 1, comparatively. I'm just saying, as far as numbers go, she's even less even than you are, technically.
Final kill counts double.
So you're
The
tied.
rules. It's the rules of the game.
Yeah.
You're correct. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm pretty new to all of this combat stuff.
If anybody notices Dorothy, she's holding up fingers trying to count.
You'll have to teach
And then she gives up and takes another drink of vodka.
some more of the combat rules and how to keep track.
So who do you all want to go visit first? Anastasia thinks we should go see... is it Sistrum? Sistrum?
Tristram.
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 Well,
If we can, we should try to save the antlers.
He sounds safest.
Anastasia's wrong about some things, but this is probably not one of them.
What do you all say?
Sounds like a fine plan.
Sounds good to me.
Mr. Ordell?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
So, Ilian, you know that even deep in your thoughts, you have been here. And you know that Tristram works on a farm about a 10-minute walk from the center of town past the graveyard.
Fantastic. Did you all want to go now?
Oh, I guess what is the plan? Because we need him to be asleep.
We could
We are not knocking him out, princess.
No, we could put sleeping magics in his crops because he's a farmer.
Or Del, you did
Except for he
that
doesn't-
magic earlier. You put that person to sleep. Remember?
I could, but I would only then be able to do like 2 more things with magic.
Also, it
we-
only
we
lasts
should
a
say
minute.
We could also just find out where he goes to sleep and come back. And while we wait for that, we can try to find the other two.
Well, it's got to be near a farm. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just down the road.
What do
Actually,
we think is the best? I mean, we're not just like gonna go up to him and ask for his home address. You know,
it's just down the road. Actually,
do you know him?
his home?
yeah.
Could you get us inside of his house?
Well, I don't. We're not that good of friends. I guess I could ask.
Well, I guess we could go and
I'm not sure how the spirits will react. I mean, I haven't had a kid before,
I can ask
much less
Korak.
2 of them. Sure.
What do you think, Korak? Korak says it's worth a try.
I agree with Korak.
That's what I said in my head.
He real life sent me a message. That's now.
It was
Thank you very
so
much.
fantastic.
Awesome.
So you begin to walk past a few shops and
Oh, I'll stop in the candy shop. You see that?
I absolutely do not stop at the candy shop, and I walk Anastasia very briskly past it.
I'll catch up.
She just holds her sucker that that Rosemary gave her. Just keeps walking.
I'll stay back with
Dorothy's gonna be looking for a place that sells alcohol. Like, she doesn't mind vodka, it's just not her preferred.
Well,
That
you,
is her preferred.
there's not a lot of shops. You kind of have to make it.
Well, she's still looking. She also only has a passive of 11, so she's probably not going to, but you know.
yeah. So as far as the shops here, you have some idea of these. There is a local enchanter marketplace that has such things as weapons and armor, shields and armor. There's plants, medicine, and potions. There's adventuring gear and tools, precious metals. There's the Hail and Tail Tavern. And some forges. And the candy shop. So you do make your way there.
Can we stop into the enchanter?
Certainly.
I guess I'm just looking to see if they operate off of like gold,
Coin or
or
buttons.
if I can give them some buttons and they'll enchant my items for me.
It's not.
Certainly. So you make your way to this, and you see a. Let me try to get to her here. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so there's a few places around here. You find Simo, who's human. See her in her shop here, kind of organizing what looks like spell components and occasionally casting something. You see around here there are large. The whole building here is made up of stones that have been carved to look like skulls, each one cemented on top of each other. You look, and there's a moth that sits on her ear as she's working patiently. And she doesn't quite look up as you walk in.
I'll go with Ordell.
I'm going to.
I follow Anastasia.
All right. Well, if everyone's with us, hello.
Oh, well, I haven't seen all of you before. I might have seen you. Anyway, what have you come here for?
We were hoping to get some enchantments done to our weapons.
I see. Of course, I can do many things. What specifically are you looking for?
Before I answer, what are your prices for such things?
Oh, very wise, very shrewd young man. Anyway, yes. Well, I do spell casting services. You can kind of think anywhere from 10 to 40 gold, depending on what type of spell you want and what it takes for me to cast it, of course. Then I can enchant, of course.
Ordell's gonna get real sad.
Oh, shit. Do you have components?
Oh, yes. What are you looking for?
Looking for 2 platinum bands, rings.
Absolutely. Starts looking through and is able to find the bands. Do they have to be worth a certain amount of money, or they're just finding the bands?
Let me double check. One moment. Yeah, 50 gold. I don't have that. Never mind.
I have literally 0 gold.
Yeah. Broke.
How do you have 0 gold?
Do you
Every
have
background starts with some.
Not every background.
a brass brazier and some incense I could use or buy?
I have incense.
A brazier. Yes, of course. We have brass braziers, and she keeps looking around like, I have anything you could want.
How much?
Let's see here. You have incense, 20. We'll say the whole thing. Let's say for 60 gold.
How much if there are no incense? Just the brazier?
For the brazier, help you out for 40 gold, maybe.
Could I use it for 20 gold? Not take it, just use it.
Oh,
No.
one-time rental, young man?
Yeah.
Or
not-
girl? Or... What's so hard to tell?
I think the dress goes away, but okay.
I don't judge by the fabrics that you use to wear. It's not... Anyway, I apologize. I should have asked. Young lady. So,
Can I get a discount for calling me a boy?
fair enough. I'll let you use it for 10 gold.
Thank you.
I'll dig into my bag and grab my block of incense.
Dio, what did you need?
Just some platinum bands for it's okay. It's not important.
Well, what does it do?
It would bind me to another to help protect them.
How much do you need?
too much for now. It's okay. 50 gold, but
I have 10 gold. You need it, Dio.
that's okay.
Okay. Sure.
I'll find a way in the future. It's okay.
Okay.
She goes, all right. And here, after 10 gold, here is the finest Bergier. Certified by personally by the holy necromancer Casimir.
Thank you. And Ribbons, want to come watch?
I'll be there in 1 second.
Okay.
I am specifically not going to go watch because I think I know what you're doing.
She goes, as you're doing this and doing the ritual, she's like, I do offer, young lady, a special enchantment, or any of you gentlemen, if you are so interested. Should you be given thought to what comes after this life, I can make something so that you can retain anything you desire between the realms of the living and the dead.
Insight.
A trick taught to me by Casimir himself. Make an insight check.
Oh, I totally believe her. That's an 8.
Yeah, seems honest.
Are you telling us the truth?
Yes, Casimir taught me.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, are you telling me the truth?
I am telling you the truth.
That's okay.
I would not be much of a businesswoman if I lied to my customers. If you were to die, I could make it sure. Or die really is such an archaic word. Just when you're ready to go to whatever is next in this life, I can make it so if you have a special item, like a teddy
Maybe you should
bear
wait outside, Dio.
or anything the like, it would simply go with you.
What did you say?
I said maybe you should wait outside, Dio.
All right. I'm gonna go wander to the candy store.
Thank you. And Ordell is going to leave.
Ordell,
Right.
You want 10 gold? You can have it.
Who?
You, Ordell.
Oh,
Anastasia's offering you 10 gold.
he looks at it like it's the most money he's ever seen in his entire
Oh.
life.
I don't need it.
No,
I don't need it.
no, Anastasia, no.
She's
You
gonna
keep it.
push it. No, you need it. I saw your here. You found this place, so
I will keep it safe for you.
or you could use it to help us.
I will keep it safe for you.
Well, remember me should you need anything magical in your life.
Thank you.
I'll be back around as I leave.
Good to see you soon. All right, but just so you know, you can. She will cast any ritual spell 1st through 4th level. With the 4th level spell costing 40 gold, 3rd 30, to 2nd 20, and 1st 10.
Cool.
She would do her service that she advertises for 50 gold.
That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
I mean, we kind of already have that, though, don't we?
You have memories of your living selves.
Yeah. But when we go in the dreams, Ordell said we could take stuff with us.
That's one dream reality to another.
Oh, I see. So when we leave this
When we
dream
leave.
reality,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I am gonna go get a big sack of hard candy.
All right. 2 copper.
Sold. Pop one in.
Dorothy's gonna head over to the tavern because she wants to get some booze.
I'm going to go with Dorothy.
Oh, are you coming with me, princess?
Yes.
All right then.
Irina's gonna look down at Anastasia and see what she does.
I need an hour.
Fantastic. Ordell,
Yes.
would you rather go with those 2 children or stay with this one?
Oh, I can stay here.
Perfect. Don't let her get into any trouble.
I'll be fine.
I'll take care of her.
She's very tricky.
As she should be. She's a child.
With magic.
With magic.
And then I'll trail after Dorothy and Princess. That sounds like a bad combination.
It sounds great.
Just maybe could use some adult supervision. Probably.
Going to the tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you looking for, Dorothy?
Just beverages.
Do you want me to get some?
I'm going to go talk to the barkeep.
Right. You enter the Harem Tail and you realize that there's a few bars here, and while everyone can quickly get some ale here, there is a gentleman, very colorfully dressed, up front on a stage, giving the tale of this thrilling person. He's strumming on his lyre, telling of a great adventure. And he has these tunes, singing some sort of love song. As you walk up, and everyone seems very enthralled in what he's saying and what he's delivering. And you go to the barkeep, and it's a dwarf female, kind of sits cross-legged on the bar itself, has kind of rearranged so that she can sit there and serve alcohol without having to move from the top of the bar itself. All right. Now, while old Piotr's given his tale, how about I'll give you something to keep you engaged? What can I give you?
What are your options?
I've got ale, and I've got the ale over here. An ale.
Do you
and
have
a bit
anything
more
a
ale.
bit stronger?
You want the strong ale? Yes, I have the strong ale.
I guess
Twice
I'll
as
take-
much, that is.
You don't want
That's
the strong
fine.
ale, Dorothy.
I'll have
Absolutely.
2. One for me and one for my friend here.
All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Imaginary child, imaginary child.
That'd be 8 copper.
Just to be clear, when you said my friend here, were you gesturing to Irina or Princess of Ribbons? Because I do want that to be pretty clear.
Probably neither.
She's the fun aunt.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
just
wait,
gonna.
no.
I mean,
Who are you giving this to?
She's probably ordering two
whoever
and keeping
reaches
both.
for it first. If neither of you reach for it by the time Dorothy finishes hers, Dorothy's going to go.
All right, 6-8 copper serves, and as it's being served, you see this. You hear a lovely song of about falling in love with a dryad who doesn't seem to return. It's very unrequited love, and one day a young man went over to the roots to hide something for her, and described how he found the the fertilizer she used to keep her tree green and lush and her body young. The hairs and eyes and teeth of many a failed suitor. And your alcohol is served quite quickly. Does anyone drink the second one before Dorothy finishes?
Irina does
Ribbons
not.
is
but
going
keeps
to
her
reach
yeah,
for it.
that's what I thought. Okay, so as Ribbon reaches for it, Irina just puts her hand on Princess's hand and looks down and goes, "Now, you're a very smart girl. Drinking this makes you a very not smart girl." As she points at Dorothy.
Dorothy's busy checking out the performer. Like she's giving him a full up and down.
And you want to be smart in a place like this.
He is a quite handsome
right?
man, Piotr. And the song finishes, and I guess Dorothy finishes both ales.
Does Princess react at all, or just like...
Ribbons just thinks it over.
So in this world, people generally assume Veshelkind are more adult anyway, because every Veshelkind looks like they're 5 or 6. So people, it's beer. Okay, sure, whatever.
Dorothy doesn't care. She's as soon as if she can catch the Piotr's eye, she's gonna give him a smile and a wink.
He returns it and makes his way quickly over, strumming. He's like, as he sings the song, like, "Oh, what a beauty we have here."
You're not so bad yourself.
Oh my god.
And he kind of does a little chord. Dun, 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 dun. Great to hear. So, how long will you
Princess.
be around, dear child?
We should step outside.
I don't know. How long are you going to make it worth my while?
Oh, quite long, I promise you. And as the strumming continues, we fade to black, and we will end the session for tonight.
Ribbons is just watching.
Oh god.
goodness. Oh man.
Irina does like the mom thing of like puts her hand over Princess's eyes.
This is great. This is gonna be fun.
Oh my
This is gonna
god.
be so much fun.
I love it.
10 minutes later.
Yes, we both went to go get some candy.
I mean, it wasn't my direct intention, but when he describes a good-looking bard, and that's what I said, is she's gonna be a flirty person.
Feel
Oh my
there.
god.
All right, Twitch, good night. I don't know who won us over the Super Bowl, but we'll see. All right. Actually, where's this? Oh, nope. Rams won. So sad. Anyway.
Bummer.
That's all good. All right. Good night, everybody. We will sign off and do our review. And see you back next week for more tales of horror and child
horror.
mental damage.